a drill battery, it has a lot of batteries and a microchip, so you can't really use one of these pins to power 12 volts or 8 volts or a different grade that you need. You're going to need to manually attach the wires to part of the battery. Here, for example, I'm going to attach one to this one because this one's not connected to the chip. It's just connected directly to the battery. It goes through 4 volts and then to 8 volts. And at 8 volts, I'm going to add another wire so I can get 8 volts out of this section. And I'm going to repeat the same process, but for the positive wire, so I can get a positive, I can get 4 batteries, 2 cycles out of 1 battery, and it can recharge. Alright, so I attached 1 wire over here and 1 wire over here, and I drilled 2 tiny holes over here and over here, so I can pass this through, and I can assemble the battery back. Here's the battery pack assembled. I have the 2 wires that I need to connect to these 2 prongs, so I have the W side of the battery, and since I avoided any of the top part, I can still use the drill, and I can also recharge the drill. So that's the benefit of staying out of the way and keeping the battery's functions. My setup is finished, all the wires are connected. Here are the prongs to activate the whole system, but just to show how it works, I can place it down here and I can grab a drill and just quickly demonstrate that it still works. The battery is not damaged, so it can be recharged, reused. The battery is in pristine condition, except for the 2 holes drilled on the side. And besides those 2 holes, I can plug this little rig I made where 2 prongs will be inserted into the necessary outlets. And now, when I flip the switch, I will have 7.3 volts. It's slowly dropping because I've been testing, and a huge amount of amperage. So I can protect my servos well, but I have enough amperage to do whatever I want. So that's really cool. Push this in. Everything is connected and ready. And this battery, I can use the first half and then I can use the back half for power. Right now I'm using the front half. And when I flip the switch, I have 7.3 volts and a huge amount of amperage. So over here, I can grab this. I can test the outcoming hole, and you will see 7.17 volts coming from here. I've drained my battery to about 3 volts, and since the only damage is to the plastic casing with 2 tiny holes for my wires to come through, I should be able to just push my little setup out of the way, as so that there's nothing in the way. Flip it around and place it to charge. And now it is charging. Even if these are shorted, they're not connected to anything, so everything will be fine. And it'll charge back up.